Doctor. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Yes, everyone, today is Jacobs Show, and I am so glad to have our experts here in the virtual studio audience with me. And as you can see, we have a few here. We have Canion, our relationship expert. We have Ashia, Philippe, who is our fitness expert today, alongside with Courtney Jacobs, our Courtney Wellness Companion expert. So glad to have you all. Listen, everybody, go ahead and grab your virtual seats. Usually this hour is jam-packed, so we're going to get started as quickly as possible so we don't miss a beat. Today is It's National Radio Day. So if you like, being able to listen to that radio and getting that vibe going and everything, then definitely go ahead and turn your radio up real loud because it's National Radio Day and also National Senior Citizens Day. So please honor and respect those that have rule over you, those that honor where honor is due. Let's honor our seniors and just celebrate them, call them, send a shout out, a positive word of encouragement, because they matter. Our senior citizens matter. So happy Senior Citizens Day to everyone as well. All right, so let's go ahead. When you come into the virtual studio audience, go ahead and let us know where you're visiting in from. Get your virtual seats, tag your friends, and say, listen, we're talking about a lot of stuff today. We're going to be talking about relationships, and y'all know how Canion is. He's going to keep it real, right? He's not going to sugarcoat anything for this relationship stuff. We're going to talk about health and wellness. We're going to be talking about fitness, some good African dances that you can do, all kind of fun stuff that's happening. So we are ready to kick this episode off, and then let us know what you want to talk about. We know that there's been a lot of stuff happening in the community, and feel free to type, please, Kim, let's talk about this, and we'll talk about it, okay? All right, everybody. So let's see. Who wants to start? Who want to kick this show off today? I usually say you, anybody that wants to go first. I know Ashia, like, not me. I'm just my first.
Exactly. You read my mind.
She's like, please do not play or I'll never come back on again. All right, Canion, how are you? You're muted, I think, but how you doing? Unmute yourself.
All right, I am doing fantastic. Glad to be here on Freestyle Friday with the Kim Jacobs Show. Yeah, and I have all these great people in studio with me, and I'm just glad to be here. You're not asking me to start it off, right? Because I don't want to start it off like on a, you know how intense I can be sometimes. But you're teaching me, Kim, on how to pause and let the studio audience get in and everything.
Okay, well, with that being the case, everyone, since we want to take a moment to pause and reflect and determine if we really want to go ahead and deep dive into relationship topic, what are some things you want to know while we have our expert, Canion, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show? Type your relationship-based questions so that he can have some specific things to even answer outside of the tips that he may share with us today. So we're going to give you just 30 seconds to go ahead and do that. Type your questions, tag some friends that you like. Girl, this man get ready to drop some knowledge about relationships, and he is no joke. Tag them now. All right, 30 seconds. Everybody, so we are back, and let's see who's chimed in over here and see if anybody put some. I see you. Good morning to you, mommy. I see you all the way from Newport News, Virginia, and I also see you, Denise from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. She said, "I am Ashia's mother." So glad to have
Hi,
you.
Mom. Thanks for joining.
That is
And
so
Ellis
cool.
Riley, my mom, Ashia.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, yes. I see you tagging some people, Courtney. I see you, Sandra Caldwell, Anetta Caldwell. Good morning. And she's actually becoming our expert on how to heal from a broken heart. So she's going to be teaching some people that on some of our Freestyle Fridays as well. So welcome. So you'll get a flavor of how it works, Anetta. Okay. All right. So everybody, go ahead and tag your friends and invite them into today's discussion. I don't know. I just attempted to tag somebody and didn't even tag a person at all. Isn't that funny? All right. So, Ken.
Yes.
Tell us what you have for us today.
So what I wanted to do, I'm going to do something a little bit different.
Okay.
All right. So normally when I'm on here, I give you tips and stuff. So I created this this mantra, if you will, which, I've got a group of ladies that we're almost up to 2,000 members, y'all, and it's been only 13 weeks. So we must be doing something right.
Yes.
And I created this, I do a lot of coaching. I coach men privately, ladies privately, but men don't want to be in a group talking about relationships. So I created this group called Love, Lust, and Lies for women, created by a man, so they would actually understand some of the things that they may have been doing wrong in relationships, either if they were dating or already in a relationship, in a marriage, whatever. So I created this thing called the 50 Laws of Love. All right. Mm-hmm. And it's where I give them tips, but I encapsulate them in a law. And I say, listen, this is a law. This is for real. And so I share them on the page, and I'm actually going to put them in a deck of cards so you can have them. So I probably want to share a couple of them today, which will probably spark some conversation.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a couple of them. Let's start with number one.
Before you start with anything, I want to make sure I tell people that this is because everybody only gets to see you, but they don't see your other half. So this is his lovely other half.
That's my baby there.
Yes. And what's that she's holding in her hand?
That's her book. Her book signing that she wrote called I Am Simply Ned, Be Simply You. It is an awesome book. I probably published 25 books, and I always say hers is the best.
Oh, that's because you want brownie points and you know how to work your wording over there.
Yeah, hers is
your face be like this. Yes, hers is the best. Like you've been under some kind of spells.
I have, after 20 years, and Courtney know.
Oh yeah.
After 20 years, you are under a spell.
That's
whether you like it or not.
That's right. Her book, Canion's book, is the best book. So make sure you get a copy of it. And that's his lovely wife right there. And Simply Net is what she's known as. She's a comedian and just a wonderful person. And that's his other half. Okay. All right. So tell us your tips.
So we'll give you one tip, and I tell women this. Here's the one tip. They are not in any particular order, but I will say this. One of the laws of love is simply this: a man trades his time for the things that he values. If he is not trading his time for you, he does not value you.
Okay, I know, Cassandra, you backstage. I know you typing this. If he does not trade his time for you, he does not value you.
Yes. And the reason I say that, Kim, so think about this. If the way men work, if a man likes him, if he loves his boys, he trades his time for it. If he loves his car, he trades his time taking care of it. If he loves his team, he trades time watching them. All right. And the thing is, that time is the thing that you cannot get back. All right. Time is the one thing you can get more money, you get more of this, more of that, but you can't get more time. So essentially, time is our life. It is synonymous to our life. And if he's not trading his time for you, he's not trading his life for you.
That's right.
He does not value you.
Woo! That's a whole drop the mic moment. If there's a mic emoji that you can type in, drop the mic and hashtag Ken Canion. Yes. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so let me give you another one. Okay, another one. Ooh, this is big, and I teach this in my group. If a man doesn't fear losing you, nothing will change. If he doesn't fear losing you, if he doesn't fear losing you, nothing will change. And I added on to that one. I said, if he doesn't fear losing you, he will ultimately devalue you.
Oh.
I added on to that one. Okay, so listen. And the reason why I had that as a two-part, if he doesn't fear, now here's the thing. Think about it like this. If a man is in a relationship with a woman, right? Mm-hmm. And we've seen it before where he goes out, does whatever he wants to do. He's doing this with this woman, that with that woman, and you take him back. That with this woman, and you reward bad behavior. So in his mind, he never fears losing you, right? So ultimately, what he does, whether it be conscious or subconscious, he begins to devalue you. Okay, and now you don't hold as much value in his heart.
Wow. And you know, now women or men, it doesn't matter. But he's talking to women in particular right now, but women or men, if you know, nobody has to tell you whether somebody values you or not. We know when we are valued, and we know when we are being disregarded and treated inappropriately. Like that ain't value at all, right? Mm-hmm. Okay,
I'm gonna give you one more for the men on the other side.
Okay, come on.
Okay,
come on, please.
When a woman emasculates her man, it leads to resentment and ultimately rejection. When a woman emasculates her man, it leads to resentment and ultimately rejection.
So what does emasculating your man look like?
Nowadays, you have so many women who are successful like you are. They're successful, and you don't do this, but a lot of them do. They don't, and what they do, they emasculate the men by saying, why don't you do this? Why aren't you like this? Why? And now what it is, it's a way of putting the man down. He doesn't make as much money as you. And this term emasculation has become way more popular because of, back in the day, women didn't make as much money. Now they are. And so this has become very prevalent in relationships. And now what happens is I found that people, especially men, have grown to resent the women that emasculate them. And then ultimately they reject them. And what I mean by rejection, they might find someone else. They might stay with them, but they reject them emotionally.
Wow. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to put some comments up, but it's going over your head. It's like going over your face. So let me see. I'm going to put it where... Yeah, let me pull it up like this. That's better. Courtney says it is a shift in how men feel doing what they do versus what they used to do in a home. Interesting. Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody said, I believe that. Asia Park said, I believe that. Vicky L. Evans, who is our woman that wears many hats, and she actually has a performance coming up at the Blumenthal Theater, y'all. She is she's a professional actress herself, but she's also a teacher, and she teaches acting classes. My son Jeremiah went through her class, and he's a whole different person as a result of going through her training. So Vicky L. Evans, thank you for being on today. Value your royalty, your highness. Yes. That's good comments. All right. My mom is on too, and she said, drop the mic. Ma, you found a mic emoji at 17? Did that. And a lay back in the red chair moment. Oh, okay. Lay back in the red chair. Yes. All right. Hashtag she'll not. Oh, she did. Okay. Asia said hashtag Ken Canion, everybody. Yes. What else do you want to say, Ken? This is some good stuff.
So I guess I can give you one more. I don't want to take up too much. So let me do this. Okay.
Quality time. Wait a minute. Quality time is a love language. That look like a love language photo over there. That'll provide some quality time right yonder. If I pose like that, I'll get all kind of quality time.
She been on me about that photo from the beginning.
I love that photo. You're like you know how to pose. It's no joke. You know fitness, but you know how to pose. That's a good thing.
Enjoying myself on that one.
That's a good thing. Really good. Wow. Yes. All right. Okay. Give us another one.
I'll give you this one right here. When you're single, your primary relationship is with yourself. Work on developing that.
And how do people work on developing that? Because you hear that said often, Ken, work on you when you're single. Don't focus on running around looking for somebody else who's supposed to be for you, is going to be for you. They'll find you and all. But how do people really work on themselves in their single life?
Great question, Kim. And so I'll answer the question like this. I always say, act as if. And here's what I mean by act as if. If you want a person, like for instance, so let's start with personal development. Personal development is whatever makes you a better version of yourself. Yes. If that is getting more education, going back to school, and then here's what I say. I say act as if. Get the skills that you need that are going to help you be successful in a relationship. Okay. For instance, if you want a communicator, start communicating, start learning how to communicate. Better yourself prior to having the relationship. Develop yourself. If you want to be more understanding, if you want to be better in a relationship, then act like it prior to having the relationship. Whether that be hire a coach, whether that be going back to school, taking training. Listen, we train for everything else. I was telling somebody I was talking to the other day, I was like, anything you want to be good at, you get training, you get coaching. How come when you want to be good at a relationship, but you never invest in yourself, you never want to find out how I can be better? And if you're spending most of your time with another person, or you desire to, then the truth is, shouldn't you invest time in finding out how to be better in that?
Yes. Great advice, Ken Canion. I'm serious. This is really some life-changing information. And y'all are getting these tips for free right here on the Kim Jacob
Show. Kim Jacob Show, baby.
That's amazing to me. I mean, we're bringing balance to the world, y'all, one household at a time, right here on the Kim Jacob Show. So I put that up for a minute because I want y'all to really relish in this. The only way that people can have a better outcome in their lives is if they have some people that can help them on their journey, people that have already been there, done that. And you, Ken Canion, you're coming on and providing that missing piece of the puzzle that could be missing in one of my viewers' lives here. So thank you for helping us bring balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, bring your questions, your comments. We're going to have Ken Canion on this show. So even if you come on, you're like, dog, I missed it, I want to ask a relationship question, go ahead and type it in the comments. Today's episode is sponsored by snowlegal.com. Now, the Snow Legal Group is located in the Charlotte and the North Carolina area, as well as in the South Carolina area. So I was going to say Ken Canion, but attorney Kenneth D. Snow said that he never really recognized when he wanted to become a lawyer, but he knew he always wanted to have a voice for those that were voiceless. And he actually recently won a victory of helping a young man that doesn't even speak English get reunited with his family after being wrongfully convicted of murder. Listen, y'all, attorney Kenneth D. Snow might be able to help you, him and his team. 704-358-0026. If you're in the North Carolina or the South Carolina area, please make sure you check them out. And they will give you a free consultation if you let them know that you heard about them on the Kim Jacob Show. Let's learn more about them now.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everybody, and we are back. Let me put Ken Canion's contact information up so people will know how to stay connected with you. Ken, if you would, just tell everybody how to stay connected with you.
Yes, you can contact me at my website at www.coachkencanion.com, and I put it in here.
I have it here, but I don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying to.
I know how it is.
See it, but I have it over here. It's back here. Okay, go ahead.
CoachKenCanyon.com. Or you can just look me up on Facebook, and if you want to join my group, look for Love, Lust, and Lies. Love, Lust, and Lies by Ken Canion, and I'll let you join. And the group is off the chain, y'all. For real.
Yeah, you definitely want to go ahead and connect with him. Ken Canion. Tell us about the group too, real quick.
So in the group, not only do I teach Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but we have provocative thoughts. I mean, everybody in my group, I always say everybody's got a take. Everybody's got an opinion. It's not about disagreeing. It's about you being able to share yours. Some will disagree, some won't disagree, but it's a safe place where you can just be open, honest, transparent. And we talk about real stuff. Everything gets real, raw, and it's relatable.
That's good. Real, raw, and relatable. I was on your Facebook page and I saw you were talking about positions recently. What was that? What was that image about?
Positions?
What was that? I saw some kind of image.
Honestly, what I do is I elicit responses. And so let me tell you this, Kim, and this part you need to know, because a lot of people who I've coached get caught up into right or wrong.
Right.
Okay. And they get caught up. And I said, it's not about right or wrong. And I said, because what's right for me in my relationship might be wrong for Kim Jacobs and her relationship.
Yes.
And so what I teach them is to focus on, is it working or not?
Yes.
Is it working or not? Does it work for you or not? If it doesn't work for you, then we need to address that. But let's not get caught up in establishing and talking about relationships in terms of right and wrong.
I love it. I love everything that you've shared. We've learned so much already. So I'll definitely put his contact information over in the comment sections for you as well. So make sure there's no reason for you not to have a successful relationship when you have Ken Canion, who's willing to pour this much information into you. So thank you so much, Ken. And all of the information is right there in the comment section for you all as well. Facebook, he has Love, Lust, Lies. And that's for our podcast listeners that's not seeing this. And you can email him at kencanion, CANION @gmail.com. And you can also follow him on his website at coachkencanion.com. All right, everybody. So we're going to hear from Courtney. I'm going to have you introduce Ashia, and then after Ashia, we'll hear from you. Okay, so take it away, Courtney.
Wonderful, wonderful. Happy Friday, everybody. How's my mic, Kim? Is it better?
You sound good. You look great. Oh, I mean, this man is lost in all. I mean, Courtney has lost about 100 pounds or so and has kept it off, no surgery. And I am just impressed with his commitment to health and wellness. He started Courtney Wellness Companion Program, and you can go on that journey not being alone as you're going through your health and wellness venture. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Kim, I appreciate you saying that, because most people, it's funny, most people, they just see me like out here doing push-ups and all kind of jumping around, dancing around, doing anything crazy. And when you think about a trainer, you think about like a fitness person, most people kind of equate that to like this person has kind of been that way their whole life. And
Right.
Kim, you've had a chance to know me from way back.
Yes.
So it is a tremendous blessing and an opportunity. But happy Friday. Let's go Freestyle Friday. The energy is amazing. My man Ken, he always brings it. And I love the relationship stuff. As he mentioned, him and his beautiful wife of 20 plus years. My beautiful wife, I have a beautiful wife of 20, it'll be 22 years, September the 19th. And my sister and Kim, my brother, they actually married us. And yeah, man, that is so dope. The relationship thing, that is wellness. So I tagged a bunch of people, mostly women. There might have been like one guy, because it just seems like women are into this wellness thing. I think here's the one guy that I tagged, and
Nathan Newman.
I just met him. He actually owns I forget the name of the car shop, but I just met him like a month or so ago. And he's just a very interesting guy to me.
Glad to have you, Nathan, on today on the Kim Jacobs Show. We're happy to have you. You're in our VIP section today. Thank you.
But essentially, I'm a connector. I mean, of course, I love wellness. That is my story. So I always like to bring people to the Kim Jacobs Show. Kim is my big sister, and she's also a strategic partner with Courtney Wellness Companion. So she's been on her transformation and her journey, and it's been amazing to see you grow and to see you, really become more of who you want to become, and the energy that comes along with that. Like, to me, energy is so dope, and that's like something that just exudes, like off of Ken. Ashia and I, we actually just met, like, I don't know, like a month ago. Like, all these people I literally just met. I saw my business partner, Mai Tai, she's on, and I just met her like a little over a year ago, and she's the COO of the Courtney Wellness Companion, and she's all the way in California. So, everything is just connecting and collaborating, and the energy and how you push yourself out there, and what comes back to you. Ken had mentioned something like that in terms of your relationships and what you're looking for. You got to be the change that you want to see. So I'm just excited. And Ashia, she's, clearly she is doing her wellness journey, and she's doing this, the thing that kind of caught me was the dancing. So, if anyone was following me, like, we were doing a lot of dancing things. That was like something that we were kind of like into. And then she was doing the Afro dance. And like, I've been like on this journey. I did a DNA test and so on and so forth. And I didn't recently find out, but my ancestry was Nigeria. So it's kind of been like this thing where it's like, I've been exploring that, and it's just Nigeria and the people and the culture and the different things. And there are people that like to dance. And it's a part of this whole Afro dance thing. So, that's a little bit about how I've kind of gotten into this dance thing. But I do want to introduce Ashia, because she's somebody that is local to where I live. And I love to I collaborate with a lot of people all over the world.
Yes.
But I want to collaborate with people that are local as well, because there's some things that I'm supposed to do right here. And
because Courtney will just fly in and meet with you, like on the fly, which is a good thing.
So Ashia actually blessed the Courtney Wellness Companion. She came into the community, and she taught us how to do this. Is it Jerusalem?
Yeah,
Jerusalem dance, and it was so fun. Kim or Ken, are either of you familiar with that dance, Jerusalem?
Is that the one you sent me, Ashia?
No, that is not. That is not it. But
how do you spell it?
JER, just like Jerusalem.
Just like Jerusalem
with an A. With an A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can pull it from YouTube.
And when I researched that song, first and foremost, it's just an amazing song. Like, as soon as you hear it, it's going to automatically make you feel, it's going to uplift your spirit for some reason. The music and the way that they're singing. And then I was reading about the song, and it was about like unity, a group of people that have been oppressed, and they just decided to just come together. You know what I mean? Because it's like this. Nobody ain't going to save you. You know what I mean? I tell people this all the time. Nobody is going to save you. You got to save yourself. And then you got to align with people that are going to save you. But Ashia, go ahead and, clearly I'm long-winded. So go ahead.
No, well, thank you. Thank you. And it's a pleasure
I'm trying
to
to find
here.
that. Wait a minute. YouTube to MP4. I'm trying to figure out how to get that image that you all.
And she taught us how to do this step. And I was like looking at it. And whenever you were live, now, of course, we were on video. But when you taught it, I was able to pick it right up. And you said something, and I didn't even tell you this, but you was like, it's kind of like the electric slide. So
Okay.
when you said
Yeah.
that, my mind was like, okay, electric slide, and then it was like I just caught it. It was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you for having me, Kim. Thank you for the invite, Courtney, as well. It's a pleasure to be here. And yes, that was our first official connection. Like Courtney said, we connected about a month ago. So when I did the Jerusalem dance in the group, it was such a pleasure. And to his point about unity, that's essentially what my dance fitness workout is about. It's about culture and unity. I like to call it where health and wellness meets fitness and culture.
I'm
So
gonna pull you over here, so that you can talk. Then wait a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, this is good. No, I want
to So so the workout is what I like to call where health and wellness meets fitness and culture. It is about unity and community, and Afrobeats is an uplifting genre of music. So the workout is a total body workout that incorporates cardio training dance moves and some Afrobeat dance moves, which are more of your modern dance moves. So you have like your West African dancing, which is more traditional, which I do not do that. I do the modern Afrobeat dances, and I also have some hip hop, some dance hall, and then some African drums that we dance to as well. So what Courtney was referring to would be considered an Afro beat, and it's basically a line dance. And as I described it in the group when I taught it, it's like the electric slide, but it has its own flavor, its own Afro flavor.
Well, I did find something. I don't know if I found the right thing, but I put Jerusalem A at the end, right? And this is what I found. It's not. Just tell me if this is right.
Okay.
That's it. That's the tune right there. Hey. Come on.
Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze,
Hey.
uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami.
Hey.
Zungangishilana, dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami.
Let's see y'all do it. Let's see y'all over there.
Hey, you
Now,
didn't
listen,
even have to
I
see
would
me.
definitely get up and do it, but like I'm wearing shorts that don't really match.
Hey.
Nobody can see those shorts. All we can see is cheekers.
Hey.
I won't even put you front and center like that. Let me go. Let's go.
Come on.
Come on, everybody.
Come on, Kim. Come on, King Canion.
I don't even have enough space to do it.
I'm gonna bang into my wall.
Hey, Ken, just hit him with this, bro. Just hit him. Hey, you know how we do it.
Ken was the biggest loser champion for what season?
Season 3.
Season 3. So
Yes.
he knows exactly about being able to be in fitness.
Yeah, I know how to run, but not dance.
All right. Go ahead, Ashia. Tell us some more.
Oh yes, so that was what I had the opportunity of collaborating with Courtney with. But I have a class called Afro Cardio Dance Fitness here in the Harrisburg area, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and it's where I teach dance fitness to Afro beats. All levels of fitness and dance are welcome. I break down the moves. So people say, oh, I can't dance. Yep, that's what I get all the time. And I'm like, don't worry. I break down the moves step by step. I give modifications. And so it's just a fun, uplifting, put your own spin on it, do your own thing type of workout. I also include some flexibility movements as well, because it's very important that we also incorporate stretching into our exercise routine as well. You know, you have your cardio aspect, but then you also have your flexibility aspect to it as well. So that's what Afro Cardio Dance Fitness is all about. I too have gone through a transformation. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or even on my website, you will see my transformation that pretty much started around 2013, 2014. Before I became a group fitness instructor. And then continuing on up into current day. And I like to talk about, I like to talk about consistency and finding something that you enjoy, right? So for me, I enjoy dancing, dance fitness. So that's what I do, right? But somebody might like cardio for running or jogging, or walking, which I do that as well. Somebody's cardio might be jump roping. I've done that as well. So I like to tell people your transformation, your journey, fitness is not one size fits all.
That's right.
Right? You get into it the way you want to, because if you don't find something that you like to do, you're not going to be consistent. And then essentially you won't be successful.
I love it.
Yeah. I try to encourage people to find what they love, to stay on their journey, but love yourself where you're at. Don't beat up on yourself, because I found talking to people, when you're constantly beating up on yourself, you're not moving into that change, right? You kind of have to say, I love where I'm at right here, right now, and I'm going to work to make it better. There's nothing wrong with me where I'm at right now. I'm just going to take this journey and I'm going to work to make it better. So when we encourage and affirm ourselves like that, that's when the transformation starts to happen. People often think like they look for a quick fix. You know, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do this detox. Or I'm going to go on this diet. And there's nothing wrong with those things, right?
Right.
But the key is that you want to have something for the longevity.
Yeah.
You know, you want to have something for the longevity. And so when you instill that in yourself, you'll continue on the journey accordingly. So that's the message that I like to send out to people and encourage people to come dance with me. At this point, I just let the class speak for itself, right? Come have a good time, and whatever you feel is what you feel. But the energy in the class definitely radiates throughout.
And the class is virtual and in person, or just
so the class is virtual and in person. Right now, we're Tuesdays at the Fire Hall, Rescue 3701 North 6th Street in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
Yep, that's the in-person class. And then virtually, you can register on Eventbrite to get the Zoom link. So while we're working out in person, people are streaming live virtually. Yeah.
Excellent. I was looking here too on your Facebook page, trying to find one of your older photos, but all I see is some great looking transformation photos of you right now. I don't see.
Did you see the one? Maybe I can send you something.
Yeah, just send it to my email and I'll pop it up. I wanted to pop up one of your transformation photos, but let me do this. I'm going to show that video of you and your class, because I want to make sure people get a chance to see the flavor of the Afro dance. So I can share. I think I can share the screen. Yeah, let me share this and give you all a chance to see a little bit of the class. Hold on. This is awesome. Great information is being shared today, you all. So thank you so much for being here on today's episode. And thank you in the studio audience for tuning in and sharing your comments as well. And I'll pull more of them in. Okay, let's share the sound. And here we go. Let's see. Can y'all see that?
Yes, I can see it on my end.
All right. Move your feet to the Afro beat. And this is you in class?
That's my Afro Beats and Eats event. That's my annual event where I do a workshop and a luncheon, and I have some vendors as well, some health and wellness vendors. So what you're going to see is a snippet of us dancing at Afro Beats and Eats.
Oh, this is awesome. And it's very reasonably priced too. $10 class in person, $5 virtual. That's amazing. Okay, let's go. Let's see this. Let's see what we're working with. Yes. Let me see.
I love it.
It was like, ho.
Yes.
Messing my little white up. I'm trying to be professional there. I gotta get all sweaty.
You're doing it. And that what you just did is actually a standing ab abdominal workout. I tell my class all the time, I hate sit-ups, right? So whenever I'm working my core, I specifically look for standing ab workouts. So whenever you're standing and engaging that core, lifting that knee, kicking, you are getting a total body workout. And that was a part of the Azanto dance that is from Ghana. So most of our dances that I teach are from Ghana and South Africa.
Wow. This
The
is
Afro
great.
dances. Yes.
I'm so inspired by everything that you all are sharing today. And I think it's such helpful information. Let me put up some of the comments that may have come in. I see hand claps from you, Asia. Yes.
Asia joined us on Tuesday. It was such a pleasure to have her.
Aw, working, living the dream is what Nathan said. So glad to have you. Yes, Nathan, very glad that you're here today. And let's see any other comments that came in. It's been quite a few comments. I think I done missed a whole bunch of comments over here. Athena, our sunshine expert, said, I see you, Kim. Get your moves on. I had a great time with you last night, Athena. We had a great time fellowship. And let's see. Mai Tai standing ab workout. You just incorporated that into the dance. Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I see you tagging some people. You're a great connector, Courtney. Let's see. Get it, Kim. Okay. Yeah. I'm about to get out of breath. So get it here. Let's see. Mai Tai said 100, keeping it 100. Great message, Ashia. We really enjoyed the class. Wish I could take it in person. Excellent. Excellent. Somebody said, hey, I can't dance, guys, but I can sing. But I like to watch doing some stretching stuff. Thanks for sharing this topic. Yes, Nelfa, go ahead. Come on and sing. Come on to Kim Jacobs Show and sing, girl. How about that? Everybody, we all have gifts and talents. So use the gifts and talents that God has blessed you with. And I welcome them right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Okay. Asia said, I have been to one of Ashia's classes and I so enjoyed myself. Yes. Okay. The more things you love moving, maybe the better. Yes. What do you mean by that, Courtney?
So Ashia was talking about how she loves to dance. I always tell people to find something that you love to do, because when you do it, then it's not a workout, right? And then I listed a number of things that I love to do, because I love to do a lot of things that actually include movement and it's fun. And another thing I was going to ask Ashia about was, it's also too, what I found is, like, I play tennis with a guy, and I think I enjoy the conversation that we have and the laughter that we have equally amount of us hitting the tennis ball, and we totally forget that we're out in the sun and we're sweating and stuff like that. So I think that's very important too, the social aspect of moving and the people that you do it with. So I thought that was
excellent. Okay. All right. That's really good tips and great advice. And we'll put in the comment section how you can stay connected with our experts that are here today. Cassandra's going to put that back here for me again in the backstage area. So I know I already have it all, but I'm having an interesting time seeing it today, but it's all good. Let's see. Let's go to another one of our, yes, Music by Phil. He said, awesome show as always. Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate the wonderful guests on the show today. Great job, Kim. Thank you so much. Music by Phil. He's a blind young man that is also married to a blind young woman. So when you talk about relationships, Ken, he has to just 100% go by his heart, and his wife is beautiful, just a beautiful woman. And I'm so excited that they found each other, All right. So let's see. We're going to take another commercial break. And then right when we come back, you're going to hear some more from our experts as well. You can pop your questions in and we'll talk about some other things that's going on. There's some crazy stuff going on, y'all. Somebody tell me. Okay. There was a gentleman that we're going to talk about this when we get back. There was a gentleman that did a bomb threat right in front of the Capitol building, if I'm not mistaken, right? And he's alive. He's alive. That's a key thing, that he's alive. And they were able to de-escalate the situation to kind of use whiteboards and figure out how to communicate with him to find out what was really going on in his mind. And he was able to surrender and say basically there was no real bomb in the vehicle. But what are your thoughts pertaining to that situation? And share them in the comments section. Feel free to come on the screen, and as the panel, feel free to share any of your thoughts, as well as all of the things that's happening here in our society with children getting ready to go back to school, and this Delta variant being on the rise, and people fighting in the school systems around the world about whether we should wear masks or should not wear masks. Should it be required? Should it not be required? I mean, there's literally a bunch of fighting and debating about this topic. So feel free to put your comments in this section and let us know. We'll pop your thoughts on. And then there was one other topic I thought we should talk about. Definitely the mask mandate for schools. And then a lot of hospitals are officially getting to capacity again in their ICU units because of the amount of people that, I don't know if they're all not vaccinated. Some people are not vaccinated. Some people are vaccinated and still getting the Delta variant component of COVID. So I'm not the expert on this stuff. I'm just opening it up for discussion because there's so much to toss around and think about. And so I don't want Freestyle Friday to happen and knowing that our children are going back to school and not open up some discussion about it. Yeah. So when we come back after this commercial break, we have a couple of topics we could talk about. Go ahead and type your comments in and let us know your thoughts. Today's episode is sponsored also by Attorney Charles Everidge with Hunter Everidge Law Firm. And they are in the Charlotte area, and they're also in the Richmond, Virginia area. If you're dealing with Social Security, disability, and even if you've been denied in the past, reach out to them. They might be able to help you. SSI, supplemental income disability. You can have things like if someone is wrongfully died and it's a family member of yours, they help in those cases. So you want to reach out 704-377-9157 and let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way. So right after this break, we're going to learn more from our experts and from you all as our studio audience members. Chime in.
When someone has lost a loved one, they want to know what exactly happened. They want to know, is the other person going to be held responsible? And they want closure. At Hunter and Everidge, we help clients that have lost a loved one move on, and to do that with dignity and respect that they deserve.
Everyone, we are back here on the Kim Jacobs Show, and anybody that wants to chime in on any of this stuff, I know it's a lot to digest. Let's see what we could go to first. Okay, yeah, this is an interesting one right here. Polls show that parents. Let me pull this up. I'm a mom, right? And so here I know that if I'm not mistaken, in this particular county that I live in, they're going to be requiring students to wear masks, and you can provide proof that you are vaccinated, I guess, if you don't want to wear the mask. But what are your thoughts as parents? Do you think that children should wear masks going back to school? Or they're going to be in the mask for like 8 to 10 hours, however long they're in school? Or do you think that children should not? It's a very widely debated topic. Let me get some of your thoughts. Anybody?
Can I chime in?
Yes.
I'm also a teacher, actually.
Okay.
So this is a subject that has been in, the media and as well as local. I taught in COVID. We were on 2 platforms, both virtually and in person. And that in and of itself had its challenges. So when we thought about getting back to normal and having the kids coming back, one of the main things was we will all be masked up, essentially, especially since I teach 2nd grade. So our children are not able to be vaccinated yet. And whether you're for vaccination or not vaccination, my perspective from an educator is that the masks keep us all safe. It appeared as one school board was in an uproar, and then it had the trickle down effect. And we even saw less illnesses this past school year for the kids that were in person. They weren't even out sick with other things because we had the mask protecting us. And of course, we were very careful with hand washing and things like that. So it's kind of sad and concerning that something so simple as a mask is becoming such a problem and an uproar. It's going to make our classroom look a lot different this year because it's going to be hard to social distance and not have a mask. Like you can't have one or the other. Like
Right.
you have to pick. You can't say, let's all go back in person and then we don't want to mask up. So
that's good feedback. Good feedback. And again, these are the views of the people that are sharing them. This is not the views of just the Kim Jacobs Show itself. And so this is good. This is really good discussion is what we're having here. And so go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm just passionate about.
I'm so excited that somebody's on here that knows because I have my own views and I'll share them as well.
Yeah,
but I want to hear an expert on it. Come on.
Yeah, and can I just say, like the children, they don't put up a fight. They're actually really good at wearing their mask. I mean, I taught second grade, so you figure 7 and 8 year olds. They'll even remind each other, "Put your mask on." And then sometimes they'll dry snitch and they'll say, "So-and-so doesn't have their mask on." And you can tell that's been instilled from them from home. So when we have these arguments as adults, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's not even the kids. The kids don't mind wearing their mask. And then they have the prints and the designs. And sometimes they'll come in and they'll have the same mask on as their friend. And it's like super cool. So it's like, it's not a bad thing. Like we need this.
This is good.
You know, like we're not going to get over this hump. I just don't see it. I read in one of the articles on Facebook on a teachers group that I'm in that said that we're going to be virtual. Essentially, if we don't put masks on, we're going to go back to what it looked like last year, which people weren't a fan of. So if we want to move forward, let's consider this mandate.
I think what you just said, Ashia, I'll put your name back on the screen so everybody will see it. That, you know what, if you CNN or put this public to CNN from the Kim Jacobs Show, have Ashia Philippe come on your show, and that can settle all of this stuff that's going on around the world, because what she just said summed it up in such a beautiful nutshell that the adults are not, it's not the children, it's the adults that's fighting back and forth about this, but the children, as they're pure in heart, will go with whatever the adults say. Hey, let's do this. This is a part of your outfit for today. This is going to be what you'll be including. You want to do twin day or crazy sock day or spirit day or whatever. Let's do matching mask day. Oh my goodness, Ashia, I never thought of it that way. So thank you.
You're welcome.
CNN and the rest of the world needs Ashia, and life would be.
I feel so relieved. Like, oh.
No, seriously, you should go to all the school board meetings that you can attend. You should go to legislator, go to the General Assembly, whatever you can go to, and say that.
I must say, and I do have my peer teacher friend co-workers that feel the same that I do, and they have been very vocal as well. So I would encourage other teachers, whether locally in the Central PA area or other places, to just, you have a voice, speak out, because we have families too, elderly parents possibly at high risk. So.
Well, that's your comment that you also typed in. As an educator, I absolutely support mask mandates in the school. And let's see, in a world that is so uncontrollable, is what Heidi said. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Any other comments coming in about that topic, about mask mandates? Tell us your feedback, everybody, so we can get your comment as an educator. Okay. And then you said, in a time of such uncertainty, one thing that we can all agree on is Americans need to be healthier. And that's from Heidi Lindsay. Excellent. Mask at all times. My kids are used to it, Maitai says. And you know what? I can definitely say I have been guilty of this. Like, if I know that the other people that I'm with are vaccinated, because I will ask, are you vaccinated? Mm-hmm. And if we're in an area that is just us, then I'll wear my mask in the whole public area, but then I'll take it off with that particular group. What are your thoughts on that? Because I may be way off. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know.
So I have a take on that. And I have kids. I actually have grandkids in school now. And my daughter and I, and it's funny because we differ on the subject of vaccinations. So the other day I said, well, listen, you may not want to get vaccinated, and I've explained and I understand your reasoning behind it. I said, but let's let our grandkids decide. So I took my granddaughter to get vaccinated because she said, I want it. And my daughter was like, okay, if she wants it, then that's cool. Right. But I explained to her, along with my daughter, that the truth is this whole mask thing is not just about you. It is about the people you come in contact. There are teachers, there are educators who are out there, and maybe you don't want to put a mask on. But the truth is, you may be your child may be a carrier of something that might kill somebody else. And so I think that I think it's been politicized so much. It's funny. Saving lives is politicized. But I think what's happened is because many people, and I'm just speaking my opinion, have been indoctrinated with so much negativity that even saving your life is political. I got to tell you this. I was in the gym the other day. I can't dance, but I do work out, Courtney. So I was in the gym the other day. And I was watching CNN while I was doing some cardio, and there was a man. They spent 15 minutes on him. He was on his deathbed. The reporter came in. They interviewed him, and he was one of those people who said, "This is not real. You don't have to worry about wearing your mask." And as he was dying, he didn't know if he was going to make it, but he said, "If I can say anything or do anything, say please, I was wrong." And at the end of the day, there are a lot of people who have died as a result of this disease, this pandemic, who have been taught, yeah, it's not real, and they've died. And so what I'm simply saying is, look, if they go back to school with masks on, which I believe they should, maybe they get mask breaks. I don't know.
We do
mask breaks, because I don't think it's healthy to keep it on for hours and hours without getting a break. And
how would they get a break if they're still in the same building? Tell us, Ashia.
So a couple of things. Recess is automatically one. So what I would have my kids do before they can have a snack and before they go play, they can eat their snack, drink their water, take a breath. If they go to the bathroom, our bathrooms are in our classroom. They can take it off while they use the bathroom, take a break there, or they can go back to the sink because that is a 6 feet distance as well. And then lunch is also a time.
Okay.
So, and then we have simple enough. Do you need a mask break? Yes. Okay. Go in the hall. Keep it light.
It's a great way to encourage physical activity because we saw that in the schools where the kids are now eating sugary foods and all these different things, and the kids are now, the body mass indexes are going through the roof because everybody's on their computers and stuff. It's actually an opportunity to implement, every 30 minutes or every 50. I mean, I'm the kind of kid, or I was the kind of still adult, that I don't do well sitting still for a long period of time.
Right.
I just don't. I need to get up frequently just to keep, so I think that might help with the physical aspects of getting people outside, get them out the building if you can.
I love that. I love that. So having more outdoor time versus indoor so that you have more reprieve from the mask. I love everything that you all are saying. And so anybody else that chimed in on this comment, I would love to be able to put you up here. Let's see. My comment: women, build your men up at all levels. Put up affirmations and appreciation. Denise says, make sure you confirm your man at all times, is what she said. And that's back to the relationship topic. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let me see. All right. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss a comment, but let me see here. I got to put my glasses on.
We gotta put these glasses on.
Jasmine, she also works in the school.
The adults are the problem. The adults are the problem. So sad that kids know better than their parents. Very interesting, Ashia says, isn't it? Very well said, Ashia. Very well said. I work, I need my glasses for this one. I work in a school and we're quarantining kids every day. Parents are sending their kids to school sick. Mm-hmm. You're right to push that the push back isn't from the kids, it's from the parents. Great comment, Jasmina. Okay, she says that she's in Tennessee and we're out of ICU beds. I know that in Alabama there was an area that was out of ICU beds officially. They were on CNN this morning. And wear a mask, everyone, is what Jasmina is saying. You're exactly right. Masks keep everyone safe. I'm so glad that you all chimed in on this topic at this level, because I don't know which topics are going to spark good conversation here. Mask at all times. Your kids are used to it. And you say, okay, Ashia, that you support the mask mandate. I'm really grateful to hear your comments, everybody that came on and shared them. And I'll put all of the links from some of the topics that we may not have gotten a chance to cover during this hour, because there are some people, parents, that support the mask mandate in school, but they don't support children being vaccinated. That's a whole different topic. My children are vaccinated, just so you know, from me, Kim Jacobs, the host. But I do agree with you, Ken. We did talk with our children and find out, you have three of you have cystic fibrosis. You need to get vaccinated. But it's their body too. I don't want to just be like, oh, you getting this, you go, so we wanted to have a conversation about it. And
I wanted to say that to my daughter, but she's 35 years old. I couldn't say that.
Right.
I mean, she got kids of her own, so yeah, okay.
And so with the bomb threat situation, because I did say we would say something about that, I'm grateful that was a de-escalated situation and that no one was harmed. And we know that President Biden is trying his best to get as many of the American citizens and Afghanistan allies out of from the Taliban's rule and stuff. So all of that's still happening. We're going to put a lot of these different comments up. And recently, Mike Richards did step down as the host of Jeopardy. I don't know if you all knew that. And Marlon Wayans weighs in on respect and why he never married. We're going to be putting in. He said, I knew my mom needed me. And so we'll put that in the link and give you all a chance to review some of this week's highlights that Rachel Valentine from the Kim Jacobs Show team put together for you all. So you'll be able to, like, at a glance, see that right here on the Kim Jacobs Show, and the links, I'll put them all in, and you can just kind of peruse and catch up on some of the week's news right here on the Kim Jacobs Show on Freestyle Friday. Anybody have a closing comment?
I'd like to say thank you, Kim. As always, you do a wonderful job. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you, Ken Canion.
Thank you. This was an awesome experience. This is like my first talk show live type thing going on.
Girl, you do all the time.
Like
I'm telling you, take the little clip screenshot and submit it to CNN and tell them that the Kim Jacobs Show referred you, right? They're going to be like, who that? Don't worry about who that is.
They're going to know now.
I'm Kim Jacobs. You mean you don't know who I am?
You don't know?
They know now.
You better ask somebody.
You don't know me? Cuomo, you don't know me?
Cuomo.
So I'm referring Ashia, who I believe could really give some good insight for those that are on the fence about mask wearing and the debate in the school system. She just did it in such an eloquent way, and I really hope that you'll bring her on CNN to share her perspective.
Bring me. Thank you.
So you can screen that right there, right? All right. Any closing comment, Courtney?
I was going to just say too, for you, Ashia, Kim, she does the show Monday through Friday. So Fridays is Freestyle Friday. So we have guests that come on, and it's kind of fun because it's got a lot of different energies and directions and stuff like that. But she does have Monday through Thursday. You could come on, and Kim, I don't want to do overstep or anything like that.
You have the full reign to do this. So go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So you could actually come back Monday through Thursday and then share your whole, maybe your journey. Because, as Kim was saying, people might not always, they might just see you dancing and smiling and they don't know the whole story. You'll have a chance to.
Story. Yeah. And actually, Janita Medina, she's coming on and she's going to be talking, because when she came on, she was talking about her nationality and everything, but she's actually going to be talking about parenting when she comes back and as a single mom and her journey. So you brought her on and she's coming on next week. So I'm excited about it. Yes, please come back.
Love to be back. I did send that transformation picture. So for the next time I can, or if you want to do it today, so I could give the backstory to the journey as well. Cause like Courtney said,
I'm gonna save it for when you come back. I do have it. I do have it, but I'm going to save it for when you come back. We're going to have a transformation before and after, and it is really amazing. I am looking at it. It's totally amazing. And you're going to enjoy her story and her journey on how she got to where she is. Make sure you all subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show if you haven't done so. We're going to go ahead and click off, but let you know on Monday, we have a great lineup for you all next week, actually. So let me let you know a couple of the people that are going to be coming on next week. We have Janita Medina, owner and operator of Mama Jaws. She's going to be talking about integrating lifestyle and parenting, a value-centered approach next week. And then we also have another young lady that's an author. And she says, when you hear those words that change your life forever, I know what those words are because I know a little bit about her story. But when you hear those words that change your life forever, you want to be able to make some immediate adjustments. And there's another young lady that's coming on Monday. Here, this is what I wanted to share. She's coming on Monday, and she's a salon owner. Her journey to salon success, Misty Daniels. You don't want to miss her story. She has a story to tell about her backstory and now becoming a successful salon owner. So tune in on Monday to hear her story. All right, everybody. Thank you all. I think I got to as many of the studio audience comments as I could. Love you all. Yes, yes. And stay safe. Yes. Music by Phil says concerning the bomb threat. I just pray that it was not someone testing out to see what the response time would be to a threat. Wow, I didn't think about that. Many blessings to you. Have a great weekend. My goodness. Okay. I didn't even think about that. But okay, so all of you all have had such great input and great insight. And thank you all for being wonderful guests. Where's that dog, Ken?
Thank you.
He's over there asleep now.
Oh, so now he's gonna take a break. At first,
he been bothering me all show.
He like, since you put me on the show, I guess I'll go take a nap, right?
I'm gonna wake him up like he does me in the morning.
You're like, get up. I was trying to get you on this show. All right, everybody. See you on Monday right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. God bless you all. You are wonderful experts, and I appreciate you. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of The Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show.